So there, hi.
Hello.
So today we have a new topic. How can siblings get along? And you are the right one to talk to about this topic. So, do you want your kids to be nice to each other and resolve conflicts peacefully? But in reality, there's always a battle for a spoon, for a seat, for a car, for a doll. If that's your life, then you don't want to miss this. So today, hi again.
Hello.
You are an imago therapist, brain spotting therapist, a mother of 4 children. They are already teenagers. And you have some excellent ideas on how we can get started and how can we change our dynamics in our family. So first question, is it ever too late to start helping our kids to build a better relationship?
In theory, it's never too late. But if we start when the children are quite young, it's much easier. Because when they became a teenager, many times we don't have so many opportunities anymore. If our connection with the children, with our teenager, is really, really bad, then we hardly get any chance to actually to change anything. But if we still have some connection, if we still are in touch with our teenager, then even this period in this period we can still do really, really a lot. But if we start with the young age, it's much, much better.
So you have 4 kids. How old are they?
They're the smallest is 13, then there are the twins, they will be 18, and the oldest will be 20 this year.
Okay, so what's important to them? Maybe around relationships.
Yeah.
How do they get along?
Yeah. I'm not good example because they really do get along. Really, really, really.
No,
So
you
many
are
times.
you are a good example because it was not always like that, and it's not always perfect. But how to create an atmosphere in a relation in a family so that children can get along?
Yes. First of all, it's never perfect. And many times we parents do this mistake that we want many things perfect. Maybe especially parents who have more than one child, maybe their deepest wish is that their children will really be friends, not just friends, but friends, 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 24 hours a day. And that's just too much. We have such a big expectation about that topic that it's well, it's not possible for them to be fulfilled. It's nothing wrong with the expectation, but sometimes we parents do really stick to that expectations. So if I stick, that means that just this is possible and just this is right, nothing else. And with such an attitude, I will do a lot of damage to all family members. I was talking about this topic with my children. And I said, well, what should I say to the parents? What's important? And they said, in one or another way, all the answers were the same. And they say, what you did is that you saw that we are different. So that's what they say to me. And that's also what I try to tell parents who come to therapy to me. Our children, each child is its own human being. Each child is its own universe. And most of the time, that universe is completely different than what I imagined that my child should, would, could be. So if I can see my child, then if I really see it. So if I know who my child is, what are their interests, then I will find the way to that child. So maybe that is one of really, really important issues that I would like to say that parents maybe don't really know that it is so important. If I see who my child is, and if I expect and respect that, then I will find the way to find my child, to build connection, to stay in touch.
Because that's the way, or this is the best way to really see a child. And if a
Yeah,
child is seen,
yeah,
then he can open.
yeah. And if my child is seen, then in a long term, he will get the feeling that he's valued, that he's respected, that that he has sense. His whole life has sense that he's seen, uh, listened, understood, and
Accepted.
accepted, and all these things are very important for actually for all life, especially for teenagers.
Okay. So when and how do you interfere in their relationships if you do?
Um, my first answer to parents would be do not interfere if possible. Because again, if I interfere because of my old stories, because something bothers me many times. In in some families, really interaction between children is so damaged, is so painful, is so poisoning nearly, that in such families, all dynamic is not really very healthy. And in such families, I would advise them to seek some external help, some advisor, counselor, therapist. But in most of the in most of the other families, where the dynamics are at least to some extent healthy, then I would say do not interfere, because re- relationship between siblings is actually like a training ground for them. They do train how to deal with different relations. They train with their brothers and sisters, that mean in a safe environment, and they will learn how to win, how to lose, how to be betrayed, how to everything. And that's what will happen in real life as well. So if I can just observe, it's
Yeah.
very good. And if
Yeah.
I cannot, then I have to ask myself what is actually bothering me.
Yeah. But probably when you say don't interfere, that's not the same. I'm not interested. What's going on, and I don't care.
Yeah. It's a big difference. From the outside, it may look the same nearly, but anyway, it is a big difference. If I'm not interested, I really don't care. It's nearly neglection, close to.
Yeah.
But if I just do not interfere, I do observe. And I do see the dynamic. I do see who is winning in this situation, who is cheating in this situation, who is having fun, who is upset. But still, that's with not interfering, I'm actually helping them to learn to solve their problems, to actually to trust their own abilities to solve the problem. And if I do interfere too many times, from my perspective, mostly parents interfere when one is the weak one, when one is the victim most of the times. So that one is normally coming to us, trying us to help them, and so on. Or we interfere even without the dead child coming to us because we want to save the child. But with me interfering too many times, actually the only message that I give to that child is that he's really weak. and that he cannot solve the problems by him or herself, and that he needs help all the time. So on the long term, he will become a victim of life, and that's not good.
Yeah, but I want to clear this because I really want parents to get the whole picture. But if a child comes and wants, let's say, help, it's probably much better that I don't interfere, but I help him to solve if there's something to solve, or maybe I hold a space for crying. So I am present for what's
Yeah.
happening
Yeah.
with this child, and I can like help him to find a way how to solve, let's say, a conflict or an issue. It's not okay, you can come here, but I won't help you.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
definitely. Thank you for that. And that would be perfect. So not going into the conflict, but actually trying to help that child, trying to talk with him or her, trying to be there for that child.
Yeah, there for him. That's it. So whether we started the relationship with between our children are tense, what's the first step?
Breathing. Because with the breathing, I will calm down. I need to calm down. When my children are in a fight, normally that triggers me. And when I'm triggered, I just cannot be there for my children. So first I need to calm down, me personally. With that, I will see more clearly what is going on. With me being calmed down, whatever, I will see what is really going on. If I'm not calmed down, was writing, kako se reče po slovenski? Če nisem mirna.
That if you're not calm,
If
you
I'm
are.
not calm, thank you. If
Yes.
I'm not calm, then I will not see really my children fighting, but I will see one of my stories, something that might happen to me once upon a time when somebody was much bigger, older, stronger, and nobody was there to protect me. So my stories will come out. And with my stories, I will just lose the connection with my child. So first, calm down.
Thank you for your tips. And everyone who's not from Slovenia can learn one word today. You said it, mirna, that's being calm. Because we're coming from Slovenia and we're trying to spread, I think, very good ideas and good tools to other countries, from the only country in the world who has love in its name, Slovenia. So thank you for this. So if you want to work with Dea one-on-one, you can find her on our page, lovingmom.org. She's an imago therapist, brain spotting therapist, mother of 4 children, and she's got a lot of experience. So this is the way you can reach for her. Stay loving and present, and thank you, Dea, for today. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.